Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another declutter video. This is eyeshadow declutter video. This will be part 2. Before we go ahead and get into the video, please give this one a big thumbs up if you enjoy declutter videos. Subscribe to my channel before you leave. All the details will be in the description box for Poshmark or anything else that you might need. I highly suggest you look in the description box. Again, I'm still filming on 8/18. It is my birthday, so I might throw in a surprise or two. Now let's go ahead and get into it. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and give the same disclaimer I gave for the first part. I paid for all of my makeup, eyeshadow palettes or whatever, or it was gifted to me by friends and family. So if I don't go crazy decluttering, there's a reason. Or if I end up decluttering something that I was gifted by you and you're watching this video, please don't be offended. It's just things did not work out. Let's go into it. This is drawer number 2 out of the 3 drawers. I think this is things are gonna start getting harder because these are my more favorite palettes, and yeah, let's do it. Let's get into it. Maybe at the end of the video I'll pull in the palettes that I currently have in my everyday makeup drawer and some new ones, maybe, I don't know, and we'll talk about these. But there's always a either gifts, whatever declutter pile. There is stuff that needs to go in the trash, is immediately gonna go in the trash, and there's maybe piles that we will come back to before we finalize this video and then we look at them again. I'm gonna get started. I'm gonna stop rambling about everything else and just get started. Let's start with this one actually. This one actually, my son, when I was doing my makeup yesterday, he pulled it out and he's like, oh, it's a galaxy one. He opened it and he was like, Mommy, it's not a galaxy. I'm like, no, honey, it's not a galaxy. But it's still a beautiful palette, and I'm definitely gonna go ahead and keep this one. I like the formula, and I really actually enjoy the palette, and it still has, you know, that thing. And look how pretty. I mean, look how pretty. It could be, I guess, well, not really galaxy. There's a wolf or a dog. See a dog or a wolf? I don't know. But did I even say what this is? What this was. I'm tongue-tied this morning. Sydney Grace Temptalia, and this is on the Horizon palette, and she is staying in my collection. Let's talk about ABH Sultry palette. I really like this one, and I'm gonna hold on to this. Same with ABH Jackie Aina. It's beautiful colors. I love the formulas. I'm gonna go ahead and keep it. I have a Carly by ABH. I do really like this one too, even though it's more on like the cooler tone side, but I do really like it. I'm gonna go ahead and keep it. I'm like, it's gonna be hard. I'm keeping everything. ABH Norvina, such a pretty palette. I'm absolutely keeping that one. Yeah. We'll get to declutters. ABH Soft Glam. Keeping for sure. Every time I'm doing somebody's makeup for an event that they have to go to, by everybody's makeup, every time I do somebody's makeup, and I only do makeup for one of my friends, and this is the one I always use for her. She loves it. I'm like, why don't you just take it? She's like, no, I don't know how to use it. So I'm keeping it, and I'll most likely be using it for her. Other subculture. You guys, I feel like I thought about this one when I was sleeping. You know, I was like, tomorrow I know I need to film my eyeshadow palettes, and like the 2 eyeshadow palettes that always pop in my head, the Subculture eyeshadow palette by ABH and the Prism eyeshadow palette by ABH. I just love them. I know maybe they weren't as loved as some of her other palettes, but I do really like them, and I'm still gonna hold on to them. I need to pull them now that we're towards the end of August. They need to be used. So staying. Modern Renaissance, she's staying. This is a newer one, so she's kind of brand new still. And then the last one I have by ABH is the ABH Primrose, and I do really like this one as well, so I'm definitely gonna keep this one. That was very difficult one. Yeah, you kept all of ABH. way to go. What a good start. Okay, Too Faced Gingerbread Extra Spicy. This is the only palette I have left from Too Faced, and it's actually the only one I actually do enjoy, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep it. I have a Naked Urban Decay. This is the Wild West. I haven't used it in quite some time, and I need to. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it when I bought it and used it, so I'm gonna keep that one. Naked Heat. I think I thought I was gonna get rid of that. I really love Naked Honey. Naked Honey I'm definitely gonna keep. I did declutter the Naked Cherry. I decluttered a couple Naked palettes. I had posted them on Poshmark and I just got rid of them. My struggle with the Naked Heat is I feel like it ends up all looking the same thing. It kind of like muddies up. So I think I'm gonna get rid of Heat and I'm keeping Honey. And I don't reach for these shades here at all. They got scratched by my cat a while back. I sanitized it, like I definitely cleaned the whole palette, but I just feel like I don't feel comfortable using it anymore. I don't think I've used it since then. Maybe I've used it, I don't know, but these shades I don't use. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this one. Wow, first declutter of the drawer. We have Patrick Ta. This is the first major eyeshadow, major dimension eyeshadow palette. This is the first one, and I do really like it, so I'm keeping it for sure. Okay, next we have Urban Decay Born to Run. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this one. The formula is just, I wasn't as impressed with it as I used to be. Oh my gosh, why is it so dirty? And a friend of mine, she said that she's interested in it, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and just send it to her. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and declutter this. We have a Tarte. You guys, do you have any idea how many declutters this has survived? And I think it's just gonna survive this one too. I love this formula for face products. Like the bronzers in here are amazing. So I'm keeping it. The clay play, the first clay play. Wow, my keep stack is so big. I hope it doesn't tumble over. All right, let's move on to this section now. What do we have? I have Kat Von D, the 10-year anniversary palette. This was on, like, I kind of like was determined that I'm definitely gonna get rid of this one until like I really used it, played with it, and I ended up keeping it. Let me show you. She's so pretty. Like the packaging is so pretty. And the color in here is actually doable color. I was able to use it. The formula surprisingly has not gone bad. It's just such a pretty, I love the packaging of it. And that's it. I'm not gonna try and justify it any more than that. We have Huda Beauty Desert Dusk. Since I decluttered that KAB, it reminds me most of this one. I'm keeping this. I'm keeping the other two by Huda Beauty. This is the Naughty Nude one, and this is the Mercury Retrograde. Naughty Nude is just warm tones, deliciousness, and it just looks delicious when I open it. So I'm gonna keep that one. And then Mercury Retrograde is a color that I personally actually very surprisingly can wear and enjoy wearing. It's not like the bright color where I feel like too much out of my comfort zone. It's got some pastels, but with the darks that are in here, it goes well. This is a palette I can wear, I enjoy, I'm keeping. Oh, you guys. Started off so well with the first video. Now I'm like, I don't know, I'm keeping it all. I have a MAC, and this is the, what's it called? The Art Library Nude Model Palette. Surprise, surprise, I'm gonna keep it. It's neutrals and I like it. Okay, KKW Beauty eyeshadow palette. She is going bye-bye. I'm gonna go and declutter this one. I don't even know why I bought it. Okay, I know it was on sale at Ulta and I was like, I gotta try KK Beauty. Why? I'm not a fan of the Kardashians at all. I don't support them in any ways, but I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of it. Yeah, I did use points when I purchased it and it was on such a good deal, but it's not something I want to keep. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. We have the Lorac Pro Palette. This is the Noir palette, a really pretty one. And there's the Soleil. I like them both. I'm going to go ahead and keep both. Okay, I have a Nars. This is Extreme Effects. A beautiful one. I really like the formula of this one, like so much. So she's staying. Narcissist. This is the Wanted palette. The shimmers in here are stunning. All I need to say, she's staying. Persona Identity. I think I'm gonna declutter it, but I'm gonna repurchase. I'm gonna repurchase in the new packaging. I'm gonna hold on to it until I purchase the new palette. I really like this one. It's just, this is old, like this is an older palette and I know I really like it. So if they put it on sale during Ulta's next 21 Days of Beauty, I will be buying it. I do like the packaging of it. And this is the Identity 2. I'm keeping Identity 2 as well. The formula is just amazing on these Persona palettes. So they are staying. Okay, we have Huda Rich Nudes. I feel very tempted to go ahead and get rid of this one. I think I'm gonna put it in my maybe piles. The first maybe palette. I have a Wayne Goss, and this is the luxury eyeshadow palette. This is in the Imperial Topaz. This was his first one. I really like it. I love this shade here to use like as a highlighter on the face too, as well as like on the eyes. This is a classic easy palette, and it looks very sophisticated. So on the eye, I'm keeping that one. I'm not doing so hot here, but it's okay. We've got Natasha Denona, the Glam Face palette. This is the light one. I was so irked by the blush in this one. I just felt like it didn't do as good of a job as the, maybe it just, so creamy now. What was going on before? Why did I have a hard time with it? Maybe because it's 95 degrees today, so it melted. I'm gonna keep it. I really like the highlighter, and the shades in here are so pretty. That's a really good blush. Why did I have a hard time with it before? I had to like scrape it to get any color. So I'm keeping that one. I'm gonna go ahead and keep the Glam Face palette. This is the dark one. Really like this one too. I need to play with this. It's perfect for this time of the year. I'm so tanned. Keeping that. I have the Natasha Denona Gold palette. I'm definitely gonna keep this one. She's very well loved. I really like it. Natasha Denona, the Sunset palette. I'm also keeping this one. I did go ahead and declutter the Sunrise one. I posted it on Poshmark. I got rid of it and I actually sold in like no time. So this one is a lot better than that. I have the Haunted Euro palette from Nomad. It's so pretty. I love the packaging on it, and the colors are so pretty too. So keeping that one. All right, couple more back here. I have this Chella Divine Purpose eyeshadow palette. It's a limited edition. It's Hello Beautiful. It's not something that I would ever use. Like, it's not. This blue is just too much for me. So check the description box for this guy. Okay, She Dreamed, She Believed, She Succeeded by Tarte. I do really like it, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and let it go. This is so old. It's definitely an older palette. I like the ease of it. I like the colors in it. I like the blush. So why I'm going maybe pile. She's in the maybe pile. It's time to let them go. Wrong. Yeah, it's time to let it go. It's time to let it go. Time to let it go. Time to let it go. She's going. Nabla Cutie Palette. This is the berries one. I don't think I used it. I have not used this guy. Have I? I don't know. Didn't it used to have a different packaging? Maybe I used it because it used to have a different packaging. I don't know. This color looks used. Maybe it's used. I was gonna say I'm gonna declutter it, check the description box, but it might have used it. In which case I'm just gonna swatch before I make a decision on it. Oh, yeah, these are pretty. These are really pretty berries. I did have the Cutie palette, not the wild berry. It was tangerine or something. Cutie palette, what's it called? This wild berry. Well, it's the other one that I got rid of. I had that one, and I ended up getting rid of this one. I think I'm gonna hold on to this. I like the colors. I like these berries. I have this one by Nabla, and I think this is one of my favorites by Nabla out of all of them that I've tried. This is the Dreamy palette, Dreamy 2. Really pretty, and the formula in here is just so, like this one, the formula is so unique. Same with this shade. This one was a little hard to use because it's kind of like a translucent shade, but with hints of lilac and shimmer. So it needs a base under it if you really want an intensity. Otherwise, it's just a beautiful veil. Yeah, I'm keeping this one for sure. So she is staying. Oh my God, I sucked with this drawer. I absolutely did not do so well. By Color Drain, the Beauty Rust palette. I need a wipe. I need to swatch this one. Color Drain. This is again the Beauty Rust. This was gifted to me actually by my friend Valerie. A couple of palettes were gifted to me by her. See, the front, this feels so nice, but this one was pretty dry. You know which one this reminds me of? I need to swatch it next to it. Okay, let me grab the other palette. These colors here. Hold your horses, guys. Hold your horses. Okay. I gotta do some swatch comparisons because I don't want to keep two that would be very grungy together like that. Oh man, come on. I don't want the nail. All right. So this, and this, and this. Very similar. They're not exact dupes, but they're similar. What did I swatch here? I don't know. Did I swatch something? Did I swatch this one here? No, it was something else. Maybe just my dirty fingers. Oh, that was 90 Night, which looks a lot more intense in the pan. I think I'm gonna go ahead and keep the Black Moon palette, Black Moon Cosmetics Full Moon palette, and I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of the Color Drain. I feel like the Black Moon one performed a little bit better for very similar shades, and I get a black and a highlighting shade in that one. So all right, so she is going bye-bye. Color Drain, Beauty Rust. Okay, next up I have Nars the Climax palette. Ooh, I'm not getting rid of that one at all. This is a beautiful palette. She's so pretty. Yes. Need to play with her some more. Okay. Next in here, I have Mail Order by The Balm. I'm gonna go ahead and let this one go. The formula, I mean, it's so nice, but the formula needs so much work for it to like really show on my eyes. So I'm gonna go ahead and let this one go. I have a Viseart, and this is the Minx Theory 2 palette. This is what she looks like. It's the only Viseart palette I have, and I actually really used to enjoy it when I used to play with it. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep this one too. Fenty Beauty. I think I'm gonna let go of both of these. There, I have the shade 3 and shade 4. This is the shade 3, and this is 4. Oof. Oh, how can I get rid of that? Oh no, I can't get rid of that. It feels so nice. I can't get rid of her. Forget it. She's staying. Both of them are staying. I feel like I need to reevaluate some palettes, you guys. I kept too many. Well, I'll reevaluate when I put them in. I've got the Urban Decay Moon Dust, which I'm going to go ahead and declutter. I've got these two by Natasha Denona. One is the retro, mini retro, and one is the mini gold. I like them both. I did not purchase the full-size retro, and the mini gold is totally different than the gold palette, so I'm keeping that one too. Let's go through them again, the ones that I'm keeping and what I'm decluttering. I'm not decluttering much apparently from this drawer, but it's okay. ABH palettes, Sultry, Jackie Aina, Carly Bible, whatever. I never know how to pronounce her name. Norvina, Soft Glam, ABH Prism, ABH Subculture, and ABH Renaissance. At some point, they used to be put in the order that they were released. Was this before or after Norvina? I don't know, right here. And then we've got the Primrose one by ABH. Okay, the Kat Von D 10-year anniversary. She's just pretty. Keeping her for her beauty, you guys. How materialistic? How vain is that? I don't know. Okay, I cannot get rid of this MAC palette. Like, no, I can't get rid of that. You know which one I could get rid of in lieu of this one is the Milani one, but I do like the Milani one, so I'm keeping both. I'm gonna go ahead and keep that one. So it's like, do I really want this? Yes, I do. I really want her. I really want her. I like having mattes. So there's that one. She's staying. Let's see. We've got Too Faced Gingerbread Extra Spicy. I mean, I like this one, but I feel like with the Too Faced stuff, I get kind of sick of their formula. Like, one day it's good, one day it's not good. Really? Okay, which one was this? Which one? Which one did I... This? Was it this? I don't know. Hello? You guys remember the Too Faced Gold palette? Did I pull it into my shop, my stash, or did I declutter it? I might have decluttered that one. I think I'm gonna go and let this one go too. Yeah, I think I'm gonna let her go. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna let this one go. Okay, she's bye-bye. That officially concludes my eyeshadow relationship with Too Faced. I don't see myself buying any of their new palettes. So we've got this one, the Honey by Urban Decay. I like her. We got Wild West. I'm gonna keep her too. Okay. What else do we have? I'm keeping On the Horizon, Tamtalia Sydney Grace. I'm keeping Patrick Ta Major Dimension. I am keeping these up here. I'm keeping Nomad Haunted Europe. I'll keep that one. Natasha Denona Sunset, Natasha Denona Gold, Natasha Denona Glam Face, Dark and Light, Huda Beauty Desert Dusk Palette. Her eyes are so pretty. My mom's name is Huda. You guys did not know that, did you? Maybe you did. Okay, no, I'm gonna keep it. I was like, I think maybe I'm gonna keep it for sure. I'm keeping all 3 of Huda's. All of these, they're staying. What is this, you guys? Here we go. Tarte Clay Play. Is it time? Is it time that I say bye to this? I think maybe it's gotta be. It's gotta be time that I farewell. Say farewell. Farewell, my friend. Yeah, I think it's time. I think I'm gonna go ahead and let this one go too, you guys. The Clay Play by Tarte. The Identity, again, I'm gonna keep until I buy the new palette. And I have Identity too. I have Wayne Goss Imperial Topaz. Keeping that one. We're almost done. Almost done with the. Oh gosh, these were on the other side. I almost forgot them. Lorac Pro Palette Noir, Soleil, Nars. This is Extreme Effects. Nars. This is the Wanted palette. The Nars Climax palette. I'm keeping. I'm keeping Nabla Dreamy 2. I'm keeping Nabla Cutie palette, the Wild Berry. I'm keeping Full Moon palette by Black Moon Cosmetics. Maybe she'll stop it there. Okay, Viseart. I gotta keep Viseart. This is a really good formula. Fenty is staying, and the 2 Natasha Denonas. The minis are staying. So that's it for this drawer. There are 2 set on the side that are maybes, so we'll talk about these. I do want to go through the next drawer real quick. I know most of the stuff in the next drawer are most likely gonna be stay because it houses all of my Pat McGrath stuff, and that's all I've been wearing. So let's go through that one real quick, and yeah, hopefully it'll be quick. I might end up rambling there. We'll see. Let's go through that drawer real quick. Okay, moving right along to drawer number 3, 3 out of 3. Let's see. I think this one will be an easier one, mostly. I don't know though. Well, yeah. I always say, I'm gonna be so brutal, I'm gonna do so good, and then I'm like, but I love it all. Okay. Where do I begin? Let's begin with Miss Pat. Do you guys want to see them all? If you want to see them all, I'm going to pause my video, open them, and then show them to you. All right. I'm going to go ahead and get started with the smaller palettes from Pat McGrath, the ones that I have. I know there's one more in my everyday drawer. It's gotta be. It's been one that I've been just using all the time. This is the Pat McGrath. Which one is this? This is the Mothership Subversive La Vie en Rose. It's really pretty, you guys. There she is. Okay, next up I have Mothership Sublime. This is the Bronze Ambition. Next we have Bronze Temptation. This was, I think she released these around the holidays. So pretty. And then this one is the Metamorphosis one. This was a couple years back. This is all shimmer, but gosh, this purple is just heavenly. All right, starting off with Pat McGrath Motherships. We've got Mothership 3, the Subversive palette. This is a really pretty one. She re-released it recently too, so there's that one. Moving along, this is the Mothership 4 Decadence palette. This I haven't used yet, but there she is. Looks so pretty. I did buy it when she just recently had a big sale, maybe a boo-boo sale, not a boo-boo sale, who knows, but that's when I got it. Next up, we've got the Mothership 5. This is gonna be one of my favorites, if not my top favorite. This is the Bronze Seduction one. It's a to die for. I love this. Everything about it. I love this palette. That's Mothership 5. We've got Mothership 6, which is the Midnight Sun. Again, this was one that I purchased during her sale thing. I wanted it when it first came out and I never pulled the trigger. I'm so happy to have it now. So that's Mothership 6. We've got Mothership 7. This is a beautiful everyday palette. I used this one yesterday. So pretty. I love her. We've got Mothership 8. This is the Divine Rose 2. That was a Divine Rose. 7 was Divine Rose 1, Divine Rose 2. Another beautiful, beautiful palette. Yeah, I love it. When did I pull these off? Why are they pulled off? The inside and the outside layer. Okay, I don't remember doing it, but they're pulled off. And then I've got the Mothership 9, which is the Utopian Dream. It's so pretty, and this one's been loved too. So pretty. All of these are staying. I've got 2 more from Mcgrath. These are the holiday palettes. This was the first holiday one. I'm definitely keeping it, and this was the second holiday one, and I think I'm keeping this one too, for sure. She's staying. Charlotte Tilbury. This is actually a really good one from her. This is the Celestial Pearl Luxury Palette of Pearls eyeshadow palette. I'm keeping this one for sure. I really actually liked it. I was impressed by it because my previous experience was this one, the Glamour Muse, which sucks. So I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this one, I think. Dude, why do I do this to myself? Why do I do this to myself? Oh, such a pretty purple, but formula wise, this sucks. I'm gonna get rid of it. It sucks. I don't care how pretty it is. That's what I said about with the other one, the Kat Von D one, but that packaging on that one was actually gorgeous. Okay, let's do this. I have a couple more by Pat. I have Pat Mcgrath Labs. This is the tiny, tiny, tiny one. I'm actually gonna keep it. It's hard to work with this purple, but if you have a base or like glitter glue, it's so pretty and so cute and easy for travel. I don't recommend you go out and buy it. Save your money and buy different palettes. $29 for this is too much, but she's staying because she's cute. She's very cute, actually. I feel like I'm missing one more by Pat. Where did she go? Maybe it's in my other drawer. We've got Disney Mickey Minnie. She's Minnie. The Mini palette by Dose of Colors. I really, really enjoyed this one. I love the blush in here. I love the eyeshadows. I'm gonna keep this one. And since we're already doing Dose of Colors, let's go ahead and talk about the other Dose of Colors palettes. I've got a couple, got a few. Here's what we got. We have I Love Sarai by Dose of Colors. My son absolutely destroyed it by dipping his fingers in it. Oof. I actually like it. I'm gonna keep this one. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this one, the Blushing Berries by Dose of Colors. It just I'm like, I'm gonna get rid of it until I open it. I'm like, gosh, but it's so pretty and it used to perform so well. I don't know how. Still very creamy, you guys. Formula is still so good. Like, why can't Urban Decay do that? You know? I really like that one. And it's the original packaging. So, Rania. I always do this to yourself. Always. I'm always like, oh, I'm getting rid of it. But wait, let me swatch it. This is the Sassy Sienna by Dose of Colors. I think this is my least favorite one, so I think I'm gonna get rid of this one. I'm keeping the blushing berries. I'm gonna get rid of the Sassy Sienna. Am I really doing that? I just don't feel like these two shades especially, they're just too orange for my liking. The formula is so good though. Help. Send me help. Virtual help. All right, I'm gonna go and let go of this one. It's all, the formula is still really good, but I kept other berries and they changed the pack. I'm gonna, before I change my mind, I gotta let go of that one. Now the Sassy Siennas, I know I feel like they're not, like those salmony colors are not colors I would wear, but these I definitely would wear. I'm gonna keep it. Smoky Soiree by Dose of Colors. This is a beautiful palette. I'm keeping that one. Another grungy. Dose of Colors. This is the Cutting Edge. I do really like this one as well. I'm keeping this one. We have a Friendcation by Dose of Colors. Part of me kind of want to keep this and just get rid of the I Love Sarai. I like the I Love Sarai because of, like, you know, this shade, but it's very similar to this one, except like this has blue sparkles. But when you put it on your eyes, it's like, can you even tell? Like, can you? No, I can't. I have to like really pack it. So this color. I'm keeping both. Forget it. I'm keeping both of them. I'm a sucker for shimmer. Let's move right along. This one's gonna be another long video, you guys. We've got the Pat McGrath. This is something. IXSC Sublime Eyeshadow Palettes. I'm actually gonna go ahead and let go of this one. It's not my favorite Pat McGrath palette. It's good, it works pretty well, but I think a friend of mine would enjoy this more than I do. So I'm gonna go ahead and let go of that one. I do not like the plastic packaging on it too. By Lime Crime, this is the Venus 3. So we got Venus 3, we got Prelude Chrome. I got a couple, and there's two more. We've got the Greatest Hits Bangers. I'm definitely gonna keep this one. This is gonna stay. Oh, go wrong file. Venus XL. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this one. It's been on my shopping blog. I'm gonna go and let it go. Let's see. We got Prelude. The Prelude. I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and keep this one. And then we got this guy, which is, she's a little bit older now. This is my first Lime Crime palette. I think I'm gonna go and let this one go. I'm gonna get rid of this one. That shade Beam is in the Greatest Bangers palette. Yeah, it's in here, it's here. So, there she is. And Heavenly's here. Those two that I really like. So, I'm gonna let go of this. She's gone. Okay. Wow, my drawer is so dirty, you guys. Jeez Louise, Rania. Clean up. And like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and keep the Lime Crime Prelude palette. This one is staying. I've got some Makeup Geeks in here. I'm gonna keep these. And here I have mainly Sydney Grace and some other shadows. I like these. I'm gonna definitely keep these. I have this guy by Tom Ford, and to be honest, this is a purchase I regret. It's not my favorite palette. For the price, it's kind of like, oh my god, why did I spend so much on it? But I'm definitely gonna keep it. But I would recommend like his blushes. Definitely go for the blushes. The eyeshadow is kind of like for that price you can get better eyeshadow palettes, but I'm keeping it. I'm keeping Mary Jane by Melt. I am keeping Rust Palette by Melt. I'm keeping Gemini by Melt. I think I'm keeping Cheese and Parties. I haven't used it in so long. It's got all the purplies in it. They still look good. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and keep this one. And I'm definitely gonna go ahead and keep the other one by Melt, which is the Impulsive. Yeah, these are gonna stay. Okay, we've got Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Instant Eye Palette. I do really like this one. The formula of this one is much better than the other little quad. I think she upgraded her little quads where they're a little bit better now. The holiday one was pretty good. I've got Uma Black Magic. Very beautiful grungy one. I do like it. I'm keeping this one. Not too many declutters from here, but it's okay. By Dominique Cosmetics, this is the Latte Palette. Such a pretty palette. I love it. This is my favorite shade in it. I'm definitely gonna keep it. We have Sigma Untamed. I do really like this one as well. I have Buxom Ash K Home. I was very pleasantly surprised by this one. Like when I purchased it and used it, I enjoyed it. Here's where I am at now. Here's what I'm thinking. I have the Galaxy palette by Dominique Cosmetics, and it's a really pretty palette, but I don't feel like these are colors I personally would wear, especially like how bright some of these are. The Buxom Ash K Home is such a good palette. It's a really good one. I'm definitely gonna keep that one. What do I feel about this one? What do I feel about this guy? And the other one by Dominique is the Berries and Cream, which I've used maybe like 2 times. Hardly used it. Having a hard time deciding. I think both of these I'm gonna go ahead and put to the side real quick and just come back to them. I find it very hard to get rid of them because they're really pretty, but they're colors that I know I'm not gonna wear or I don't wear often. The Ash K Home, definitely gonna keep. She's a really good palette. Let me see. This still performs well. Oh yeah, she's still very creamy. The latte is definitely staying. All right, guys. I decided I was getting so tired sitting on the floor. My knees were starting to hurt. So not much left to go through, but let's go ahead and go through them real quick. These are the palettes that were in my everyday drawer that I have been using or, you know, replaying with. This is the Mcgrath one that I was talking about. I love this. Like, I have a pen and I purchased a backup. This is the voyeuristic Vixen. Oh, it's so pretty. I love this one. So she is definitely staying. I have this one from Ace Beauty. This is Paradise Fallen. This was I had an exchange with my friend Mariella. I don't think I'm gonna keep this one. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of it. I kept other purples that I do really like. And yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and pass this one on. I don't need more. I don't need more. This is by Eloise. This is Sahara Nights. This is such a beautiful palette. I'm definitely keeping it. It's all shimmers, but it's really pretty and really good quality shimmers. I'm keeping that one. From Natasha Denona, this is the Cupid palette. I do really enjoy it. I traveled with this one and this one trip, and it was just such an easy look. I think I used these shades and topped them with one of these shades, but they were easy to use. I have the Black Magic. This is the Carnival palette. I think I'm gonna go and let this one go too. I just way out of my comfort zone, you guys. I cannot, I can't. I open it and I'm like, I can't wear these colors. Like, I don't know how to wear these colors. So I end up just like closing it. But the rest of the palette, so pretty. So yeah, I'm gonna go and let this one go. What else do I have? Also in my everyday drawer, I had the Natasha Denona. This is the Sunset Bronze palette. I'm keeping the bronze. Again, I said it before, I did get rid of the Sunrise, the pinky one of these. I got rid of that one, but this one is a good one. I have Butter Me Up by ColourPop. Gosh, I want to keep it because of the trouble I went through to get my hands on this thing and the beautiful butterflies on it. And I'm actually keeping it just because of that. Not gonna say the formula sucks or anything, but I'm keeping it for that one. So these are all staying. Let me move them over. All right, so now let's talk about the palettes that are maybes. I have these two by Dominique Cosmetics, and to be honest, I think I'm gonna keep both of them. One is the Celestial Storm and one is the Berries and Cream. I'm gonna go ahead and keep both of these. I'm not gonna get rid of them. I do really like them. From Huda, I have the Nude Rich. This was such a beautiful palette. Like, I fell in love with it when I purchased it, and I think it's just that I just haven't used it in a while. It's still really good. I'm gonna go ahead and keep this one too. And then the last one I had was this one, the She Dreamed, She Believed, and She Succeeded. This used to be my stay in the office eyeshadow palette because I can easily whip up a look in no time. Like, if I was running late, getting ready in the morning, I get to my office, I can do an eye look in like 5-10 minutes. And the blush is really pretty too. I think like I'm tempted to keep it mainly because this blush. I mean, this blush, look at this blush. So beautiful. Such a beautiful blush. And the eyeshadows are actually a decent formula. But I just feel, you know, sometimes you feel kind of grossed out by having something for so long. I don't remember when I purchased this one, but she's older. But I'm going to keep it. Call me gross, whatever. I'm keeping this one. I like it. Alrighty guys, let's go ahead and talk about the eyeshadow palettes that I am decluttering. I'm getting rid of Lime Crime Venus XL. I'm gonna go ahead and pass this one on. Getting rid of it. I mean, it's really beautiful, but so much berry tones, and the formula is a little bit dry with Lime Crime. I'm also getting rid of these two from Lime Crime. I'm getting rid of Lime Crime Venus 3. And I went back and decided I'm going to go ahead and let go of this one too. This is the Prelude. Again, the mattes are just dry. The shimmers are stunning, but let me swatch a matte for you, because I went back and I was like, okay, how do I feel about this one? Okay, see, there's that. There's the matte. So it's a little difficult. It's difficult to work with. And this is the other matte, which you would think it would be black, but it's kind of like greenish, which is a weird shade. But yeah, I decided I'm gonna go ahead and let this one go too, you guys. I'm getting rid of this one. Okay, next, the ones I'm getting rid of this Mcgrath Labs, the little one. This is the Eye Ecstasy Sublime Palette. I am getting rid of Color Drain Beauty Rust Palette. Oi, come on. I'm getting rid of this Stila, whatever palette. I might actually keep the Stila, but I'm popping these shades and I'm getting rid of them. I can't keep looking at them. I'm getting rid of Blushing Berries by Dose of Colors. A really beautiful palette. I wouldn't mind repurchasing in the new packaging when they're 50% off. From Charlotte Tilbury, this is that Muse one. Glamour Muse. I'm getting rid of this one. I'm getting rid of the Tarte Clay Play. Finally, it's time to let her go. I am getting rid of Extra Spicy Gingerbread Man from Too Faced. I'm getting rid of Born to Run by Urban Decay. Getting rid of Urban Decay Heat. I'm getting rid of Urban Decay Moon Dust. I am getting rid of KK Beauty, the classic eyeshadow palette, whatever she calls it. I'm getting rid of this one. I am getting rid of Mail Order by The Balm. Really pretty palettes. This one and the KKW, very similar shades. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this Black Magic Carnival. Too bright for me. Too bright. I love the shimmers and the rest of the palette, but I just can't do with the brights. Oh, come on, baby. There it goes. I am getting rid of this one from Ace Beauty. This is Paradise Fallen. I don't need it. And Chella Divine Purpose eyeshadow palette. I'm getting rid of this one. How many is that, and how many am I keeping? Give me about 40 minutes to count it out. I'm getting rid of 18 palettes from part 2. I didn't do as well percentage wise as I did with part 1, but I expected that. They're just my higher end palettes, and I tend to really enjoy them and reach for them quite often. If you guys enjoyed this video and lasted all the way to the end, give me a big thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel before you leave. Please don't forget that. Check the description box for some details that you might be interested in. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.